The shocking moment I walked in, my betrayer smiling, holding my cheating wife in his arms. My unfaithful wife and the truth about their long-hidden affair were laid bare. My 17-year-old son looked at me with disdain, his gaze full of contempt. Coldly, he said, "Jeff, we've removed you from the founders and fired you. You were a good husband, but it's over. I hope we can still be friends." Then my son added, "Sorry, Dad, but I'm staying with Mom and Uncle Sam." As that deceitful Sam extended his hand with a victorious grin, little did he know that Jeff's day had already been a relentless struggle. As a co-founder of an exclusive luxury hospitality chain in Europe, the constant pressure of meetings, deadlines, and board approvals had drained him. But nothing could prepare him for the scene that awaited him when he came home that evening. The smell of roasted lamb filled the air, oddly comforting for a brief moment. However, as Jeff entered the living room, his heart sank. There stood Sam, his childhood friend and business partner, holding Annabelle, his wife of 20 years, in a tight embrace. Her once warm eyes now appeared cold and distant. Sam smirked, his confidence oozing like venom. "Jeff, good to see you. We were just about to fill you in on something." Jeff's son, Liam, stood near the fireplace, arms crossed, eyeing him with disgust, an expression Jeff couldn't quite interpret. Annabelle then spoke, her voice sharp and unapologetic. "Jeff, we need to talk. Sam and I have been together for years now. It's time to stop pretending. Also, we've decided to remove you from the founders' board. The others have already signed off." The words hit Jeff like a punch to the stomach. "What? This is absurd, Annabelle. I trusted you, Sam. You're like a brother." But the final blow came from Liam. "Dad, I'm staying with Mom and Uncle Sam. It's better this way." Sam mockingly extended his hand, offering a twisted gesture of truce. Ignoring it, Jeff fixed his gaze on Sam's smug smile. "You've won this round," Jeff thought. "But you have no idea what's coming." For weeks, Jeff's world shattered. He moved into a modest apartment, leaving behind the sprawling estate he had built for his family. Sam and Annabelle wasted no time flaunting their relationship, hosting lavish dinners and making headlines as the dynamic duo of hospitality. Jeff, however, avoided the spotlight, retreating into silent but determined focus. Behind the scenes, Jeff began unraveling the threads of their betrayal. Discreetly, he reached out to trusted former allies, employees, and even competitors he once viewed as rivals. Financial audits uncovered forged signatures on contracts and secret meetings. Annabelle had been siphoning funds from their joint accounts for years, while Sam had quietly bribed key board members to orchestrate Jeff's removal. While gathering evidence, Jeff also took time to reflect on his personal life. Memories of his marriage's early days haunted him, the love and trust he once shared with Annabelle. But those memories fueled his determination. This wasn't just about business, it was personal. By the second month, Jeff's absence became a topic of increasing curiosity among industry insiders. Rumors circulated, and journalists began whispering about his mysterious exit. They speculated whether Sam's growing influence would lead to corporate instability. Jeff quietly fed these speculations, anonymously providing the media with tips that hinted at questionable practices within the company's leadership. The tension reached its peak when Jeff organized a gala, pretending to introduce a prominent investor interested in expanding their luxury brand into Asia. Invitations went out to Sam, Annabelle, several board members, and influential journalists. Jeff knew Sam's greed would blind him to the trap. The gala took place in a stunning Venetian ballroom, a masterpiece of grandeur. Crystal chandeliers bathed the room in a golden glow, while soft classical music underscored the conversations of Europe's elite. Jeff, dressed in a tailored suit exuding quiet elegance, greeted the guests with calm poise. When Sam and Annabelle arrived, they were met with polite applause. Annabelle wore an extravagant emerald gown, her arm possessively draped around Sam's. Jeff approached them with a cordial smile. "I'm so glad you could make it," he said. "I thought it was time we discussed business again." Sam grinned, smug as ever. "Good to see you moving on, Jeff. Now let's meet this investor of yours." Jeff led them to a private lounge. Where the investor waited, the room was minimalist yet captivating, with contemporary artwork adorning the walls and a polished mahogany table dominating the space. But Sam and Annabelle's confidence wavered the instant they stepped inside. On the table were neatly arranged piles of documents, a laptop displaying video loops and photos that painted a damning portrait of their betrayal. Emails, forged contracts, and bank transfers were all laid bare. The videos included clips of their private meetings and mocking conversations about Jeff's gullible trust. Sam's smirk vanished. "What is this?" he demanded, his voice trembling. Jeff leaned back in his chair, his face calm, but his eyes shone with satisfaction. "This is everything I've been working on while you were busy stabbing me in the back." Annabelle's complexion drained as she flipped through the documents. Emails revealed their long-term plot to oust Jeff, divert funds, and seize control of the company. Screenshots showed Annabelle's financial misdeeds, systematically draining marital assets into offshore accounts. Sam tried to muster defiance. "None of this will hold up. You're bluffing." Jeff's grin widened. "Oh, I'm not bluffing. Copies of this evidence have already been sent to the board, the press, and law enforcement. By tomorrow, you'll be making headlines, for all the wrong reasons." Annabelle's voice cracked. "Jeff, please think of Liam. Don't destroy everything we've built." Jeff's voice turned icy. "You mean the son you turned against me? Don't worry. I've already spoken to him. He knows the truth now, Annabelle. You've lost him too." In a fit of rage, Sam lunged forward, but Jeff didn't flinch. Security guards entered promptly and intervened. Sam and Annabelle were escorted out, their protests drowned out by the rapid clicking of cameras as journalists swarmed them in the hallway. The fallout was swift and catastrophic. Within days, Sam's career was in shambles. The board, appalled by his fraudulent actions, voted to remove him from his position and publicly condemned him. Annabelle faced relentless media scrutiny, her reputation in tatters, as exposes detailed her involvement in the scandal. Meanwhile, Jeff emerged even stronger. With the board's support, he reclaimed his influence over the company, ensuring its stability amidst the scandal. He also announced a charitable initiative, redirecting funds from the company's profits to support ethical entrepreneurship, earning widespread admiration. On a personal level, Jeff began rebuilding his life. He reconnected with old friends, rediscovered his love for cooking, and found peace in simple, meaningful moments. Most importantly, he focused on mending his relationship with Liam. It wasn't easy, as trust had to be slowly rebuilt, but their bond strengthened with every conversation. One evening, as father and son sat on a park bench overlooking the Thames, Liam broke the silence. "Dad, I'm sorry. I didn't understand before, but now I see what they did to you." Jeff placed a hand on his son's shoulder. "What matters is that we're here now, together." In the end, Jeff's revenge wasn't just about payback. It was about reclaiming his life, his dignity, and his family. He had risen above the betrayal, stronger and wiser than ever. And as he watched the sun dip below the horizon, a profound sense of peace washed over him. Betrayal might break you, but it can also rebuild you into something stronger. Sometimes the best revenge isn't just about winning, it's about rising above.